Hello students, welcome to Tunga online classes. Today I am going to start a new chapter, that is interpolation and extrapolation. It is a fourth unit. We have already discussed in first PUC, that is interpolation and extrapolation. It is a continued part of interpolation and extrapolation. Here we are dealing with two missing frequencies, one within the range and one outside the range. In first PUC we have discussed only one missing value, that is inside the range. Okay, here suppose we have two variables x and y. Suppose we have two intermediate variables x and y. X and y. Here x is a independent variable. X is a independent variable and y is a dependent variable. Y is a dependent variable. Here x is always independent variable and y is always dependent variable. Here y is dependent on x. Y is dependent on x. Let us consider x naught. Let us consider x naught, x1, x2 up to so on xn. Or these are the values of x. These are the values of x. Whereas y0, y1, y2 up to so on yn, corresponding values of y. These are the corresponding values of y. Here x takes the values x0, x1, x2 up to so on xn. It starts from 0, that is x0 to xn. Okay. Whereas the y takes the values y0, y1, y2 up to so on yn. Up to so on yn, corresponding values of y. Okay. Here with the help of x value we can find the y values. Here what is the interpolation and extrapolation? It is the interpolation and extrapolation is a statistical technique. It is an important statistical technique to estimate the values. It may be intermediate value or outside the values. Okay, here the definition of interpolation and extrapolation. The first definition of interpolation, it is a procedure of estimating unknown values. It is a procedure of estimating the unknown values of the dependent variable for a given value of the independent variable which is within the range or inside the range is called interpolation. What is interpolation? It is a procedure of estimating the unknown values of the dependent variable with the help of, that is, for a given value of independent variable which is inside the range or within the range is called as interpolation. Okay, here x is the independent variable. Okay, independent variable means that is known values. Okay, here x is said to be known values and y is said to be unknown values. Okay, here what is the interpolation? With the help of known values we can find the unknown values which is inside the range. Is called interpolation. Or here it is a procedure of estimating the unknown unknown values of the dependent variable. We have to estimate the unknown values of the dependent variable. We have to estimate the y value, unknown value of the dependent variable. For a given value of the independent variable, with the help of x value, we can find the y value. Okay, which is inside the range is called as interpolation. Suppose let us consider x0, x1, x2 up to so on xn. Here, for example, here x takes the values 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. With respect to y values 2, 4, dash, 6, 7. Okay, here 2, 4, dash, 6, 7. Here dash, here x value is 30 and you can find the y value. With help of x value, you can find the y value. Here g is inside the range. Here x is the 30, x value is 30. Okay, here 30 is inside the value. Therefore, it is said to be interpolation. Okay, then what is the extrapolation? What is called as extrapolation? Okay, here it is the procedure of estimating the unknown values of the dependent variable for a given value of the independent variable which is outside the range. Which is outside the range is called extrapolation. Which is inside the range is interpolation and which is outside the range is extrapolation. Here 50 is 7 and 60 is dash. Here x value is 60. Find y value. Here these are outside the value. That is outside the range. It is said to be extrapolation. It is a procedure of estimating the unknown values of the dependent variable for a given value of independent variable which is outside the range is called as extrapolation. Which is outside range, it is called as extrapolation. Okay. The next we shall discuss some assumptions of interpolation and extrapolation. Let's got it. Then x is a independent variable. It is also called as known values, and y is a dependent variable. It is also called as unknown values. Next concept is assumptions of interpolation and extrapolation. Interpolation and extrapolation. It is a 2 marks question, very important question. Write any two assumptions of interpolation and extrapolation. Very important question. It is a 2 marks question. Write any two assumptions of interpolation and extrapolation. Here the first assumption is there are no sudden jumps in the values of dependent variable. There are no sudden jumps in the value of the dependent variable. Values of the dependent variable. Values of the dependent variable from one period to another period. From one period to another period. Here there are no sudden jumps in the values of the dependent variable from one period to another period. See here x takes the values 10, 15, 20, 25. With respect to y values 1, dash, 4, 6. Okay, here what is the first assumption? There are no sudden jumps in the values of the dependent variable from one period to another period. Here dependent variable, here y is a dependent variable and x is a dependent variable. Here there are no sudden. Here the first value is 1, second value should be in between 1 to 4. It should be in between 1 to 4. There are no sudden. Suppose here 1 and the next one is not 5. Okay, here the value should be in between 1 to 4. It will be 2 or 3. The answer should be 2 or 3 or 3.9 up to 3.9. 1.1 to 3.9. The answer should be 1.1 to 3.9. The next value 4. The next one 6. Here there are no sudden jumps in the values of the dependent variable from one period to another period. Second assumption, there is no conjugative missing values. There is no conjugative. There is no conjugative missing values. Missing values in the series. In the series. See here, there is no conjugative missing values in the series. For example, here x and y. Here x takes the values 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. With respect to y values 2, dash, dash, 5, 8. See here, conjugative means one by one. Here there is no conjugative missing values in the series. Here, okay. Second value and third value. Immediately हम missing आएंगे. Here second and third value मतलब fourth आएगा. Here there is no conjugative missing values in the series. Okay, one by one ಯಾವುದು missing ಆएंगे. Okay, second and third होगा at a time miss ಆएंगे. Second and third value मतलब fourth value क्या होगा. Here at a time miss आएंगे. There is no conjugative missing values in the series. Okay, the next third assumption. Third assumption. The rate of change of figures. The rate of change of figures from one period to another period. From one period to another period is uniform. What is the third assumption? The rate of change of figures from one period to another period is uniform. Okay, here in independent variable, x is an independent variable. Here the rate of change of figures from one period to another period is uniform. See here the width of the x value should be equal. See here 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. Otherwise, suppose if it is 10, 20, 25, 30. Okay. It will not satisfy third assumption. See here 10, 20. Here 10 and 20. Here width is what? 10. Okay. Next width is what? 5. Next width is what? 5. Here 10 and 5, 5. Here the width of the x variables are not equal. Then it is not satisfied by assumption of interpolation and extrapolation. Here the rate of change of figures from one period to another period is uniform. Here the width of the x value, that independent variable value should be equal. That is 10, 15, 20, 25. Otherwise 10, 30, 50, 70, 90 up to so on. Like this. Okay. These are the three assumptions of interpolation and extrapolation. Okay. The next concept, the methods of interpolation and extrapolation. Here there are totally two methods are there. Methods of interpolation and extrapolation. Here the totally two methods are there. One is binomial expansion method. Binomial expansion method. Second one is Newton's advancing difference method. Newton's advancing difference method. Here there are totally two methods are there. One is binomial expansion method and second one is Newton's advancing difference method. Okay, the first let us discuss the binomial expansion method. The first shall discuss the binomial expansion method. Here you have already studied in past binomial expansion method. Here it is the simplest method of algebraic. It is the simplest algebraic method which can be used for both interpolation and extrapolation. Here the binomial method is simplest algebraic method. It is the simplest algebraic method which can be used for both interpolation and extrapolation. It can be used for both interpolation and extrapolation. Okay. In the previous year, we have discussed interpolation of single missing value. In the previous year, in the past year, we have discussed interpolation of single missing value in this method. Okay. Here in second PUC, we can discuss the two missing values, one within the range and one outside the range. We can discuss two missing frequencies, one within the range and another outside the range, range of the data. Here one within the range and one outside the range of the data. Okay, here this method applicables the following conditions. Here the conditions of binomial expansion method. Here the first there are only two conditions are there. The first condition is the values of the independent variable should be independent variable should be here the values of the independent variable should be equal width. Here the values of the independent variable should be equal width. Second one, the values of x for which the values of y is to be interpolated must be one of the values of x, must be one of the values of x. Let us consider one example. Here x takes the values 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. With respect to y values 6, 8, dash, 9, 12, dash. Here what is first condition? The values of the independent variable should be equal weight. The values of the independent variable. Here x is independent. The values of the independent variable should be equal weight. Sorry, it is here the width is 10 to 20, 10, 20 to 30, 10, 30 to 40, 10, 40 to 50, 10, and 50 to 60, 10. Okay, satisfy first condition. That is the values of the independent variable should be equal width. Second condition, the values of x for which the values of y is to be interpolated. Means is to be estimated, must be one of the values of x. Interpolated means estimated. Okay, must be one of the values of x. Here, if you finding y values, if you are finding y values, okay, it requires x values. With the help of x, we can find the y values. With the help of x, we can find the values. Here y is dependent on x. Y is always dependent on X. Okay, if you are finding Y values, we require X values. Here Y is dependent on X. That is the second condition, the value of X for which the values of Y is to be interpolated must be one of the values of X. These are the two conditions of binomial expansion method. It is also a very important question, 2 marks question. Write the conditions of interpolation and extrapolation. Okay. Now let us discuss the steps involved in the binomial expansion method. Steps involved in the binomial expansion method. In the binomial expansion method. Here the first one. The first step is to find out the number of known values of the dependent variable. To find out the number of known values of dependent variable Y. To find the number of known values of the dependent variable Y. See here, for example, X values 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 with respect to Y values 1 dash 4 dash 6 dash. Here, what is the first step? To find out the number of known values of the dependent variable Y. Here, dependent variable is what? Y is a dependent variable. Number of known values are 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here, second step. Finding two missing frequencies. First, you have to take finding two missing frequencies. Two missing values. First we take delta naught that equal to 0. That is y minus 1 to the power n equal to 0. Yeah. Finding the two missing values. First we take that is y minus 1 to the power n equal to 0. Okay, here third step is expand LHS of the equation. Okay, see here n is what? That is n is the number of known values of dependent variable y. Here number of known dependent variables are 1, 2, 3. Okay, means n value is 3. That is y minus 1 to the power 3 equal to 0. The next step is expand LHS of the equation by using binomial expansion method. Expand LHS of the equation. By using binomial expansion method. Here, what is the first step? Then expand LHS of the equation by using binomial expansion. Here, you have to expand y minus 1 to the power n equal to 0. Okay. The next fourth step. Search for the values. The next, to get another missing values. means second missing value, we get another missing values by increasing the suffix of y value by 1, by increasing the suffix of y value by 1 and keeping the coefficients same Here we get another missing value by increasing the suffix of y value by 1 and keeping the coefficients same. Okay, here then how to expand y minus 1 to the power n. Okay, see here y minus 1 to the power 3. Suppose here number of known values are 3. Here n equal to 3. In the example, y minus 1 to the power 3 equal to 0. Expand y minus 1 to the power 3 equal to 0. Okay, here we have to use Pascal triangle. 1 plus 1 is 2. Here 1 plus 2 is 1 plus 2 is 3. 2 plus 1 is 3. Next one. 1 plus 3 is 4, 3 plus 3 is 6, 3 plus 1 is 4. Okay, same again. 1 plus 4 is 5, 4 plus 6 is 10, 6 plus 4 is 10, 4 plus 1 is 5. Okay, see here if n equal to 0, here first condition what? Here if n equal to 0, if n equal to 1, if n equal to 2, if n equal to 3, if n equal to 4, if n equal to 5. Okay, here expand y minus 1 to the power 3 equal to 0 means we have to use this equation. Okay, here you have to take first, that is y3. Here the signs are alternative. The first sign should be positive, the sign should be alternative, positive, negative. Okay, y3 minus y2 plus y1 minus y0 equal to 0. So here y3 minus y2 plus y1 minus y0 equal to 0. Okay, here you have to write the coefficients. Here you have to take this one, that is 1, that is 1 by 3 minus 3y2 plus 3y1 plus 3y1 minus y0 minus 1y0. Okay, it is just like that is here. Therefore y3 minus 3y2 plus 3y1 minus y0 equal to 0. It is the expansion of, that is LHS. Here it is the LHS equation of binomial expansion method. That is y3 minus 3y2 plus 3y1 minus y0. Then we have to search the values. Here the first value should be, it is the y0, y1, y2, y3 and y4. y0, y1, y2, y3, y4. Okay, here we have to substitute the values. Then we get the y1 value, that is missing value, that is y1 value. Okay, it is the first. The next, to get another missing value by increasing the suffix of y value by 1 and keeping the coefficient same. Okay, we want another missing value, that is we want y4 also. Then how to calculate y4 value? How to estimate y4 value? That is by increasing the suffix of y value by 1. Here suffix, here y3. Here 3 is the suffix, 2 is the suffix, 1 is the suffix. Okay, it is said to be suffix y3. Okay, here suppose y square means it is a prefix. Suffix is means it is a y3. It's a suffix and y square is a prefix. We have to use a suffix by increasing the suffix of y value by 1 and keeping the coefficients same. Okay, so here y3 is that we have to take y3. Okay, increasing the suffix of y value by 1. 3 plus 1 is what? 4. y4 minus. Okay, keeping the coefficients same. Okay, 1, 3, 3, 1. Okay, these are the coefficients. Okay, keeping the coefficients same as it is. We have to keep 3. y2, that is 2 plus 1 is what? 3. That is y3 plus 3y2. Here y1, y1 plus 1 is 2. That is y2 minus, okay, y1. Okay, 0 plus 1 is what? That is y4 minus 3y3 plus 3y2 minus y1 equal to 0 and substitute the values, then we get the missing frequency, that is y4 value. Okay, here increasing the suffix of y value by 1 and keeping the coefficient same. Okay, suppose they are asking expand y minus 1 to the power 4 equal to 0. Y minus 1 to the power 4 equal to 0. Okay, here it starts from y4 plus y4 minus y3, sorry, plus y3, sorry, plus or minus, okay, minus y3 plus y2 minus y1 plus y0 equal to 0. y4 plus y4 minus y3 plus y2 minus y1 plus y0. Okay, here the signs are alternative. Okay, here n equal to 4. We have to take this equation, that is 1y4, 4y3, 6y2 minus 4y1 plus 1y0. Okay, it is nothing but y4 minus 4y3 plus 6y2 minus 4y1 plus y0 equal to 0. It is the first equation. Okay, the next other missing values can be calculated by using increasing the suffix of y value by 1. Okay, here y4 is there, we have to take y5, 4 plus 1 is 5 minus 4, okay, keeping the coefficients same. Here 4 or 6 or 4 1 are coefficients. 4y 3 plus 1 is 4, 4y4 plus 6y3, 2 plus 1 is 3 minus 4y2, 1 plus 1 is 2 plus 0 plus 1 is 1, that is y1 equal to 0. It is the second equation. Here we have to substitute the values, then get the second missing value. Okay, it is about the binomial expansion method. Okay, in the next class we shall discuss the problems based on binomial expansion, and the next concept is Newton's advancing difference method. Okay, thank you.